I have a quick word for someone who's watching me right now. And the word is God will deliver you from all your oppression. I know there are people right now who are watching me who are being oppressed. You're being oppressed at work. You're being oppressed in the night. You're being oppressed by your family, by those who you think love you. They have oppressed you for a long time. Some of the people who are oppressing you, who are causing all sorts of trouble in your life, are those that are around you, those that you consider family. It is painful. It is a painful experience for your loved ones, for those that you think are close to you, to oppress you. But my brothers and sisters, God is going to deliver you from all oppression. Trust in God. Look at the children of Israel. I always give this example. It is a vivid example that we should learn from. That these people went in bondage. They were in captivity. They were being oppressed by Pharaoh and the Egyptians. But they did not give up on God. They did not give up on the promises of God because God had promised them to deliver them. And one day, he sent a deliverer through Moses. So my brothers and sisters, God is going to send a deliverer. Some of you, you are the deliverers of your family. You are like the Moses of your family. God is about to use you. Some of you may be waiting on somebody else. You may be looking on somebody from the outside to come and deliver you. Yet deliverance begins in the inside. Look at Moses. Though Moses grew up with the Egyptians, in him he was a Jew. In him he was an Israelite. For those who have read the story of Moses, you know his background, how he came to be in the palace of the enemy. For those who read the story, you know that story. He was of the origin of the Israelites. And God used one of their own, one who had studied the enemy. So God is going to use you. Some of you, you have knowledge about your enemy. Because remember, you cannot fight that which you do not know. You cannot fight an enemy you have no idea of. Because if you go into battle without knowing who your enemy is, you are going to lose the battle. That's why the scripture says the battle is not yours, it is the Lord's. Because God knows your enemy. And God will equip you with that knowledge of your enemy. So that as God fights your battle, you are praying. As God is fighting for your battle, you are doing the will of God. So my brothers and sisters, you are going to be delivered from all oppression. Whether there is witchcraft that is present in your life, I have come with good news that you are going to come out. That your enemies cannot handle you. You are too hot to be handled. You are very unique. There is a component in you that God has placed in you, that when your enemy look at you from a far distance, they will see exactly what is in the inside of you. Remember that the scripture says that God is a consuming fire. That God is a consuming fire. So if God is a consuming fire and you were created in the likeness of God, you too are a consuming fire. If Jesus referred to himself as the light of the world, you too are the light of the world. Because he said to you that you are the light of the world. That's what the scripture says. You are the light of the world. You are the salt of this world. You are the salt of your family. You are the light of that company. Without you, that company will crumble down. I'm telling you the truth. Without you, that company will be no more. I have a testimony that I have also worked for a company. And as long as I was there for that company, the company prospered. The company went well. But the moment I left that company, the company went down. In fact, the company went bankrupt. It is up to now, the company is no more. It closed business. So my brothers and sisters, I am speaking of what I know. These are not stories that I make up. These are things that I've gone through. So my brothers and sisters, you are the light of this world. For those that have been with me, of course, the company was in Malaysia. I was in Malaysia for quite a number of years. And the moment I left the company, it is nowhere. For those that are watching me who were with me in Malaysia, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So my brothers and sisters, that which has oppressed you will be no more. Will be no more. I want to read to you a scripture that is in the book of Isaiah chapter 46, verse 4 to 7. I repeat, Isaiah chapter 46, verse 4 to 7. And it reads, even to your old age, I am he, and even to the gray hairs, I will carry you. I have made and I will bear. Even I will carry and will deliver you. To whom will you liken me and make me equal and compare me that we should be alike? They lavish gold out of the bag and weigh silver on the scales. They hire a goldsmith and he makes it a god. They prostrate themselves, yes, they worship. They bear it on their shoulder. They carry it and set it in its place, and it stands from its place. It shall not move. Though one cries out to it, yet it cannot answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Scripture says that though one carries that golden thing that they are made, that gold they are made, it will not save them. It will not move. It will not deliver them. But good news is that God will deliver you. That even says that even to your old age, I am he. Even to gray hairs, I will carry you. I know some of you are growing old. But God promises you. This is a promise. I wish somebody writes down this scripture. That even to your old age, he is he. Even to your gray hair. Some of you are growing gray hair, but he is still God. He will carry you. So don't worry about getting old. Sarah worried about getting old, not knowing in her old age she will give birth to a son. So my brothers and sisters, this is a word of encouragement for you, that God is going to deliver you from whatever has oppressed you, from the hands of the oppressor. And some of you, God has risen you up as deliverers. You just have to know it. So don't despise yourself. Don't look down on yourself, because you could be someone who God has chosen. Many are called, but if you are chosen, you could be among those who are chosen. Brothers and sisters, this is the word I have for you. Until next time, God bless you.